Okay, welcome back to another recording of Stellaris Apocalypse. This video I'll try to focus on, again, expanding the outpost and my influence growth. Try to avoid border friction, because that would just create unhappiness. Okay. You can see this is the super weapon that destroys the planet. This is a new sort of weapon for this game. This version of the game. Colony ship landing from the looks of it. Okay, so we'll go back to the sector view. Okay, so my constructor is on its way. So I'll unpause, speed up a little, and continue the game. So I went from 10 to 17 credits, minerals, sorry, and this will bring it up to 19, and so on and so forth, and I'll just keep building my energy and my minerals up. As long as I keep this above
research complete
3,000, that should keep one of the factions happy. Railgun is finished. I can upgrade my ships. Destroy a hull point. Oh, okay, what's this one? Okay, so if I can find one of these minerals within my borders and mine it, that means my weapons damage will be 15%. But if I get two of these, it doesn't bring the weapons damage up to 30%. It just stays at 15%. But I can trade off one of these minerals to another empire for, say, minerals while they get this, and that will give them weapons of plus 15%. But I think if they were to go to war with me for whatever reason, the trade is cancelled and they won't have 15% weapons damage. I'll just go back down to the standard. So I'm going to research this just for the sake of getting more weapons damage. If I can get more weapons damage, I can take on stronger fleets. Research that, unpause the game. This constructor is on its way. I'm not sure if it will tell me. Yep, 202. So I have to get up to 202 minerals before I can actually build my stations. Okay, so with this is where the that resource will pop up. If I have access to it, it will pop up here and tell me I've got so many. I think from the last time there was at least 12 or 13 resources. Some increase weapons damage, some increase energy output, food output, mineral output, hit points on your ships and stations. So we'll just take this game, and again it's a bit slow. I might triple speed it just so we get somewhere faster. I'm gonna get up to 202 points of okay, we receive. Okay, so this is the 4th Empire. I will see where they're at. Okay, so they are. So they're completely opposite. They do want robots. So they've got. Can't be right. I think it's the opposite, but that helps with robots. Okay, so they're not going to be too happy with us to begin with, just like standard. So I'll just pause this quickly and have a look. -20. Okay, so they're not spiritualists. They think we're fools for being spiritual. Xenophile. So they're xenophiles as well. I mean, I don't actually say that. Yeah, superior. Really, I just need to get my technology up. So where are they hiding? They're over here. So again, I can build my empire out into here and really expand out the outposts. And I'll probably get blocked off in this area, but I can build out this way. And hopefully there's nothing, there's obviously going to be an empire around here somewhere. So hopefully I can get this whole arm and build out a bit before I get blocked in. But once I get blocked in, this one here is pretty friendly with me. I might be able to bring them into a federation type situation. And hopefully once I do that, these ones will be more likely to join. So we'll see how we go with this. Okay. Constructor is there. Not quite. Just, is that the same scientist? Can't be. And, it's the bottom one. Okay, so I'm researching. Recruit. Is this? That's for pilots of your science vessels. Materials. Now that might be for, yeah, that's engineering. It's orange. It's tagged orange for engineering, and that's military theorist. I'll get this one because I'm pretty sure that materials in general will be like minerals and armor. So this scientist should work really good with the engineering. So, yeah, there you go. He's a material 15% for materials, and this is a material, so he's searching 15% more. Okay, so I'll unpause this and play.
Research complete.
Okay, so now I can actually Alpha Centauri can upgrade itself to a planetary capital and then upgrade its own buildings, but if we can, we'll try to help them. But I think because I'm trying to get the minerals up, I'll just let them fend for themselves, but I'll try to get them more territory so they can build better. So new research. This will increase research in general for our society output. This is, again, it keeps popping up, but I don't want to use it because it's not something I really care about at this point. Until I start getting a lot of leaders that I need. So if I had 3 or 4 science ships, 3 or 4 sectors, I might start choosing this, but for now it's not necessary. Again, not that necessary, so I'll go with the tile blocker so I've got more tiles to work with. Unpause. At least I'm remembering to unpause it at this point. Okay, so you right there, and once we get to 1 more month. Okay, so build that. Okay, so if he hasn't finished building that by the time I get to 100, I'll have this one build another
construction complete
outpost at 100. At the speed I'm gaining resources, I still haven't built any, so I'm obviously going to be building an outpost here. Again, it's dropped to 27. Leader has died. The governor of my main world, I believe. Let's have a look. Yep, so there's no governor here. And because I don't care for governors, but then again, I've got that faction that wants governors, I'm going to have to create a governor for my sector. Just to keep them happy. Recruit. Okay. Don't care. I'll get this one just because I don't care about that and I don't have to worry for as long. I think the last governor I received was 31, so this one's already 15 years older, so really I'm only getting a lifespan of extra 10 years because he's already 15 years older than the last one. So I'll recruit that one and make them a governor. Okay, so there's actually age 46, 56 and 32, so yeah, so I've had him longer than this one, but because I got him at a younger age, this one's already older. Okay, so we'll unpause and continue on. Okay, so I can build another station. Okay. Build 1 mining station, and let's see, that's finished, and an energy station. So for every outpost I build, as long as there's +1 energy in that system, I'm going to maintain my energy output, and then plus anything over 1 will just add to my energy output. But I want to keep this above 3,000 to keep the faction happy. And I think at some point they're going to want this to be at plus 3,000, storage of at least 3,000. So let's see, this is going to be another 120 or so. Oh, 67 is. So that energy and that mineral output is on 1 actual asteroid. Advanced scientific they use. Okay, so this is one of the one of the primitive civilizations I'm keeping an eye on, and they're evolving. And eventually they'll evolve to a space age, and they may be extreme xenophobes when they become space age, and they might not like us at all. But that's something we're going to have to look at when they actually evolve. And it takes such a long time that it's very unlikely that we'll get more than 1 or 2 cultures that evolve to a space age within this game. Okay.
System survey complete.
Okay, so we will build the mining. We'll leave the research alone. This sector capital will build the research when they want to. But for now, we'll just get the energy and minerals output going.
Fleeing aggressors.
Okay, we'll see where that happened. Pause it so we can actually see what... Ah, dang it, he's already left. So what's this? Ancient mining... Whoa, there you go. About a dozen mining drones and a destroyer. Combat drones, destroyed. So, what's the size? 800. So we have to... Oh, I forgot to upgrade my ships. Okay, so I can upgrade this to 48. So 300.
Fleeing aggressors.
More loaded. Okay, that didn't...
Ships upgraded.
Okay, so that was a second one. No, not that one. This one is moving. Okay, so that's why they haven't researched it. So whenever you meet a new empire, you can see that they're all in white, not grey, and these ones haven't even got a name on them. So when you meet a new empire, you actually get their star maps automatically. I don't know why that is. You'd assume you'd have to trade star maps
Construction
because
complete.
I really don't understand the canon behind getting their star charts. Like, it helps you because you know what, if there's a planet over here that you want, but overall it doesn't make any sense to just randomly get their star charts. Okay, so constructor. Okay, so we must have closed borders all over the place. So this science vessel can't... Wait a minute, why can't you go there? Oh, he lost his scientist. Survey. I don't really care about the speed, I just want them to get more opportunity, so I'll use this one. And auto. Yeah, so if you've got closed borders and you can't actually get through, you won't be able to survey anything and the science ships will just go to sleep. And at that point you'll send your science ship to your home planet and it will help with your research output from that planet. Well, that was quick. Let's see. So yeah, this would definitely be... Yep,
System survey complete.
And you are down here, you can build an outpost. Yeah, so not paying attention to energy, the mineral again, another scientist. So this will be my energy scientist. The first one, the energy output. Okay. Industry. So that would be the bottom one again. That might help with weapons research, lasers and shields. And this one would help in the middle with the society research, biology with plants and stuff. So I'll recruit this one. Hopefully he will help with weapons research when it pops up. So that didn't do anything. Could have sworn I...
System survey complete.
So what happened here possibly is one was a rocket weapon. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. I'm going to pause that and have a look at my governor traits. Okay, let's... Doesn't actually tell me what the traits are. Do I have to go to the planet to do it? No, it doesn't tell me what the traits are, so I don't exactly know what's going on there. So we'll unpause it and keep going then. Okay, so...
Fleeing aggressors.
Void cloud. I think that's alienness. I think it's a void cloud from the looks of it. These things are just like a sentient energy field that destroy anything within their range. They're hostile to everything. So I'm starting to get blocked in everywhere with these things. So I've got to build up my military so I can wipe these out and just get outposts built. Okay, so
Construction complete.
awesome. Plus 100. So I will build it here just so I can build the
System
observation.
survey complete.
Build that observation outpost here, and then that gives me another 8, so that'll be 39 society research. Okay. Again, let's have a look here at the energy. Station upkeep is 6, but I've built a whole heap. I am not understanding this
System survey
starbase
complete.
hasn't changed because I haven't upgraded them. Although I think I... Oh yeah, I've got to show you that new computer chip for the ship design, so I'll just quickly pause that. I'll show you the ship design. Choose a random one, and as you can see, the there you go, the chips have changed. So this one is your standard swarm tactics. The ship will change to as much damage as possible. So they may evade, but they'll use the swarm tactics, but they have a 5% chance of being missed by the enemy. Tracking, they've got 10% more chance of hitting the enemy. So these are your computer chip upgrades. These are your sensors. That's sensor range. So when you look at your ships, I'm not sure if it will pop up in this version. Okay, nope. Earth, nope. What about that? Okay, what about construct? Okay, so in the old game, whenever you selected a ship, there'd be this little green dotted circle, and that would be your sensor range. So even though I've got no star bases or ships in here, if my sensor range was wide enough, it would have a circle that encompasses this star system, and I'll be able to see what's going on in there without any ships in there. Same with planetary systems. The planet itself will have a star base, which is this thing here, and on that you might be able to, not at this point, once you upgrade it, you'll be able to put a sensor dome on there which expands the censorship. If it's not going to show you where the sensor range is, I'm not sure how you can figure out what's going on. So we'll unpause the game, keep going again. So as soon as this one is finished, we'll move him over here to build
Construction
another.
complete.
Ooh, another one of these. Awesome. So unrest is reduced by 25. So I haven't even got any unrest at this point, so this is quite useless, but I still really want to get this. And as soon as I get this one, I might come down here just so I can form a federation, because I'm getting friendly with these lot. The friendlier you get, the more likely you are to join the federation. So I want to get this one, just because I've already unlocked it, I might as well try to get the Paradise Dome, which puts out a lot of food. Okay, he's finished, so...
System survey complete.
Can I? Yes, I can. So 135. So he's going to build those. Again, my mineral
Research complete.
energy output will go right up. Tile blocker, that's automated. Growth speed, I don't need that again. I don't plan on building star bases just yet, but as you can see, it's already gone up because I haven't got any more planets. I don't know why the cost went up. Starbase capacity +2, yeah. So that should have stayed low. I don't know why that went up. Okay, so upkeep, so I can get +2 naval capacity and a bit more experience. So I might just go with, because I'm building out and getting more territory, I'm going to have to keep my star bases growing. So I might just go for the star base for now, see how that goes. Okay. Constructor has finished and I have 100 points, so I will... Actually, no,
System survey complete.
Observation is only 50 points, so that should jump up to 39 once that's finished. Okay. Just changing the speed a little. The last game I played at double speed and it was very slow and nothing was happening. Now they've got a triple speed, a lot of stuff's happening all at once. It's gained another level, but again, it doesn't tell you what it is. It should actually tell you what it is, so you don't have to go looking for it. Okay, so 39. Okay, so I'll get this one to build another starbase. Close that off, close that off. Close that off.
System survey complete.
As you can see, they're just automatically just surveying everything. No interference. So I'll probably try to get up into here and get these things here before I try to get these, just to prevent the border friction early on. But once I build out to here, it's going to cause border friction, so I might just build out, get both my
research complete
constructors to build outposts throughout here really quickly. Okay, so has this popped up? There you go, right there. So I've already got access to one. This will increase my weapons damage by 15%, but I haven't got a mining station around it. So that will go up to that'll go up above 335 because it's 15% more weapons damage. So research something new. Engineering facility. So this is engineering research. This one's here. Again, not planetary attacks just yet. I'll go with this one because I want to upgrade my star bases and start getting weapon platforms built on them. So if I can put a weapons platform on, once I build out, if I can get out to here, if I put a weapons platform on that, I can help defend it. But a starbase is a strong starbase is no match for a large fleet.
System
The whole
survey
point
complete.
of a fleet is to just attack. The starbase is just there to protect smaller assets.
Construction complete.
So, you are
Construction
finished.
complete.
So I will have you. Why aren't they building anything in their own system? They build mining stations. Okay, you have finished as well, so I will build. There's a lot in here, so I'll build it right. Oh, I got 2 of them already. So I can use one and send the other one off to another empire and trade it for some other resource. So I will build an outpost here. So I've got 5 planetary systems within here. That'll be 6, 7, 8. Well, there's another one up here. Okay, a lot of resources in this game. Not sure what that means at this point. So I can trade off 3 almost immediately. Okay, so I don't bother trying, because if you try to get research with them, they will ask for more. But when they
System
ask for
survey
research, they don't always ask for more. So like they might ask for research plus some minerals. So just let them do what they want to do. My research is going very well at the moment. I'm going up pretty quick. So I'm more than happy to not bother with the
Construction
research.
complete. They
Okay.
can talk, and they want to talk to us.
Okay, that's different. Okay, so that's another empire we've established contact with. Okay. Might be alright. They're warlike, obviously. We don't... Oh, they don't retreat. So there's an option in battle. If you're gonna lose, you can retreat, and your ships will leave the battle zone, but they do not retreat. They will fight to the death. And spiritualists. So these 2, the first and the third one, will be helpful. This one isn't. That one's kind of iffy. So we want to be divine. Okay, so something's actually entered our star system. So we'll have a look at that. See if it actually brings us here. And I don't see... that's our logo. I'm looking for a logo that isn't that. I don't see it, so I'm not sure where we've met this alien. Okay. Okay, constructor. We already finished that other one I built. Oh, that is really quick. Okay. Mining.
Construction complete.
Okay, we'll see the sectors and see if they've got good energy. So energy, mineral, energy. So +9. They went from 1 to +9. I think they were already around the 9, 10 region, so they're doing alright. Energy, plus and plus. Again, that was 0, now it's 16. Considering this is the
System survey complete.
research output, they've got a lot more energy than the energy output. But then again, I've given them all those systems, so once I start giving these guys systems, they should jump well above 16. Okay, the constructor has finished, and I lost one or something. Scientist has died, and as you can see, no magnifying glasses popped up here. So obviously, it's the captain of a ship. So I'll close that off, and go down here to the sleeping ship. Obviously, it's not doing anything. This one's active. This one's sleeping. And the last time there was something there. What's this? Okay. So this one will help with researching on the ship itself, so I'll just get that one and let him go, and then I will automate and unpause. Okay, so what's my... Ooh, my empire is still somewhat small. I really want to get the...
Handshake protocols activated.
Okay, someone else wants a... I agree to peace. So let's have a look at these.
Research complete.
Pause the game again, because you try to do something, something else pops up. We'll get this research open. Okay, research alternatives. Now, when I pop this open, you'll see instead of 3, there are 4 options, plus the ones that have already started. Blue laser. What's this? Base. Unlock feature. Okay, so this will stop the enemy fleet from warping to your starbase using the standard fast. Oh no, warping out. I'm sorry. They can warp in, but they can't warp back out. So unless they destroy the starbase this is on. They're going to be stuck in that system, so they're more than likely going to attack you. Ooh, this is good. Another 10, so that's going to double my storage capacity to 20,000. and I'll also get a level 3 energy. Physics lab will help energy research. I'll do this one because I've got enough energy going at this point. Once I get this output, I'll get more options for different energy weapons and shields, so I'll just go with this one for now. And as you can see, the blue laser is really cheap, so I'm just going to go for this one, unlock it, 119 months. But again, by the end of the time when I've built more research labs, it will be down to less than 100 months to do it. So unpause. This fella has finished, so I will build a starbase outpost and then build an observation post. Now this here is definitely going to cause border friction right there, because this one's going to come out and then that one's going to bulge out, but it's only going to be a slight amount. I'm not I would have to assume there would be some sort of calculation to say that that's only a little bit of border friction, whereas that is a whole heap, and it's not going to make a difference whether I've got just that little bit or the whole wall, but we'll see how we go. He has finished again, so mining. Okay.
Research complete.
Pause research. Starbase capacity's gone from 3 to 5, and we'll see what we can do next. So again, there's four options, plus 30, so that's going to bring it up to 53, I believe. But you have to build this on your starbase to do that. I think that's a starbase upgrade rather than an overall fleet capacity. Empire modifier doctrine. Oh no, that's doctrine. So that actually increases your entire military by up to double, more than double. Let's see. Claim influence costs. Claiming. I think if... I'm not sure what that means. Things that cost influence to buy are just cost less to buy, 10% less. But again, I don't use influence all that often, so I'm not fussed about that. And that's the research again. Not needed. That will pop up time and time again. Not necessarily the next round, but time and time again. I want to upgrade my research. The sooner you can get research going, the faster you're going to research. So you want to get your research up and going.
Handshake protocols activated.
Okay, we'll agree. Research agreement. Awesome. I thought I think you can go up to 30 years. They only want a 10-year one, but we can go up to 30 years for each agreement. Okay, so we got our research up again.
Construction complete.
And there you go. That's going to create border friction. Let's see, which one is that? That weird W-looking one. So let's see. Where are we? Here. Why?
System survey complete.
I won't tell us what the border friction is, or if there is any. Well, they've got 6 planets already. We've only got 3, so we really got to colonize. That's built, so I'm going to build an observation post. And I think I might get another colony ship going and colonize this continental, 65%. Now, the happiness is only about 55. So the happiness isn't, this 65 is not going to affect the happiness too much because they can't really go above 65 at this
System
point.
survey complete.
And once that's done,
Construction complete.
you can research things that will make the habitability even more. So it'll go up to 100% eventually anyway. So let's see.
Construction complete.
Build one of those. Colonize this one. Okay, let's see if this takes us to the center of the galaxy. It does, yay! So what about you? Interesting. Pause. Alright, you're there. So what's this? Okay, I believe this is what's known... that's an alien space station. Okay, so this might be a new empire I haven't met yet. Considering where it is, yeah, it's probably an empire right here, and they've built something out here. So within a month or two, we'll contact another civilization. Okay. Yeah, so I underestimated the importance of star bases in this game, and overestimated the cost. They're a lot cheaper to build. I used to cost an influence point for each one. So right now I've got like 12, so it would be minus 8. But now they don't cost influence; they just cost energy. And yeah, I don't think station upkeep 11. So okay, that keeps moving around. The ships were together and the stations were okay. Anyway, here we go. Receiving transmission. Yada yada yada. Another empire has contacted us. Let's see. They're good with that. Okay, so that's what we are, and then the militarists as well. They're no retreat. So we got a 50-50 chance of making friends with them. And voila, bam, that's where their ships were, and that's their empire. So I can't build out this way without cutting off the influence bubble between the two, unless I build right around. But the likelihood that these ones aren't already connected to other empires with border friction is extremely unlikely for me to build all the way around here. So really what I want to focus on is this one. Try to get them into a federation. Once they've joined, the others are more likely to join because they'll see that we're working together, and that working together is better for them, hopefully, and that they will join.
Construction complete.
Okay, what's this here? There's some sort of empire within their empire. Okay, so what are they? They are... Okay, this could be an offshoot from them, or this could just be a single empire that's evolved to a space age in a later state. Okay, so do I have access? I do. I will build a mining station in new. Oh man, the colony ships are building really fast too. This game is a lot faster in general, because I always play on fast. Hey, wait. Okay, I'll pause the game because it's just... Yeah, there we go. Lucky I paused it. Okay. Okay, I've got 2 good spots. I can put it right here. So I get plus minerals, and then... Actually, no, here would be better. No? Actually, I'll put it here. And not really... so now that this system's being colonized, I don't have control of it, so it won't actually pop up here as a colonizable world, or a world that's colonizing, because it's within Sector 3, which is my research sector. So that's gonna... That planet, once it populates, is gonna go directly into control by this one. Okay, and now we'll check this. I want to adopt... Oh yeah, the farm. Yes, and then after this I'll go to here and I'll get all these. Diplomacy is where I'm going to go. I want to get all these. Just so this one here is at 65%, but if I adopt this, we'll go to 75%. Alien tourism. That just makes other empires happier. I think this actually helps with migration from alien species. And again, if I get a federation, this will go up by up to 30% with 6 members. Yeah, so I want to go this one first, and then probably try to get this one. So I want to get the federation built, then I want to have migration treaty to get more species into my empire, should make my empire happy, and then it's a matter of just getting the other 2. Do that, unpause that, check this fella out. I've got an observation post. As you can see, my society research is through the roof there, close to 50. Again, I want to build out this way so that these 2 don't build towards me, and build out this way, because now I've got 3 empires in this general area which is going to build towards me. So I want to build the outposts into here, and I really want to get that Stargate. What's it called? Gateway, sorry.
Research complete.
Pause that, check the research. Starhole. So I can upgrade my starbase again. I'll check the one at Earth. Aha! So I can get my... Oh, it's an early game one, but it still took this long to get it. So even though it's an early research, it still took this long to pop up. And... Again, don't care about corvettes. Destroyers, I want to get them up, but... There are 5 or 6 levels of ships, so once I get the other levels, these become obsolete. So I'll focus on other research options if they're better for me. So I'm going to research this one. The Corvette I'm not going to bother with unless I've got nothing else to research, which will be later on. And then the same with the destroyers. I'll research them second to whatever other research is available. Okay, is this one moving? It is moving. Okay, so that's going to research. Hopefully this bubble will push out a bit more once that planet's got a colony on it. And it might push out a bit more here, but I doubt it, because it's going to be pushing through this, so that might not happen. It should outgrow a little bit here. Unpause. What are you? Okay, so this will start a quest to gather alien specimens. I think there's about 7 planets you've got to visit, and they could actually be within the borders of an enemy empire. And if you've got closed borders, you won't be able to actually check on them. Okay, so this will just stop it. This one will start it, and then once we finish that, we'll check up in here. Let me check. I'll research that. So once we've started this, this will pop open another window to start another research, and there we have it. So there are 1, 2, 3.
Special project complete.
Okay, I thought it paused it. Void cloud. Now this thing is extremely dangerous. Okay, I want to research them. I think they give you energy bonuses.
Situation
Not
log
100%
updated.
certain. Yeah, so there you go, energy research. So with unpaused on its own, okay. Okay, so with this one, open up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planets. You want to track them all on the map. I'll have a little ping. There you go. There's one here. One, see, right in the middle, 2 right in the middle, 1 on the outskirts, and there's 1 on the other side of the thing. So what I want to do is I want to get, and the other one's right next to them, yeah. So what I want to do is research. Yes, they're level 3 at least. Okay, level 3. So I want to research this project. Then I'll hit Shift to maintain a. Okay, they've got closed borders with us. Okay then, what about these fellas? I can research this, research that, research this, research that, research that. So I can get 6 of the 7 straight away. And we'll unpause and have them do their thing. Okay, so these...
Building a new home.
Okay, so the colony ship disappeared, but I've got no new planet because it's within a different sector of my empire. So what is this one up to? It's building, okay, mines.
They can talk, and they want to talk to us.
I don't really like that opening thing. I preferred the other ones where we met something else. Okay, and what are they? They like us, so we've got a 50-50 chance of being friends with them as well. Okay, we'll pause that and find out where that. Right there, bam. So yeah, we can't actually get in there because it's been taken over already. And in here, so these 3 are going to try to take over that. He's going to come in through here. He's going to push down and he's going to push across. So those 3 are going to be fighting for these. While he's fighting for that, he's also fighting for all of this and everything else around him. So this one here, if we can build quickly enough, he's going to be choked in and stuck. Because we've got closed borders with them, they can't actually get anywhere. That's going to create a lot of friction and probably send them to war. But if they got friction with us, they've already got friction with them, they're pretty close to having friction with them. So if they go to war, all 4 of us will converge on him anyway and destroy him. So he's, as the computer AI has to calculate defense and aggression, they might not go to war,
Special
they might...
project complete.
Humbling. Okay. So humbling. Okay, so keep that open. Still haven't researched anything because ships have to get
System
there
survey
first.
complete.
Are they? Yes, they are. It's just taking a while. Again, I want to see where we're up to. He's got to build another 1 or 2 stations and then I can move in. So this one's going to be building science and stuff. This one is almost finished and I've got that one building a station as well, I believe. So what I've got to try to do is get my stations built out here. So once I've got him finished in here,
Construction complete.
there we go, I'll focus on stations.
Research complete.
I'll follow this one around with this one and build mining stations. I'll pause that. Oh, almost lost a full month of research because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, growth speed, not important. Hydroponic farms, not really important. So none of these are important. Growth speed, I'm happy with the speed we're at. If I can get the farms upgraded, that's one. I can probably delete a farm and use that squared for energy or mineral production. So I'll get more farms going, or higher level farms going. And I forgot to show you the importance of that dome. So this one will upgrade. So I think it will upgrade and give +2 output. Okay, now with this one, what do we got of food? We've got +1. So let's see if I can replace this with the paradise. Not that, this. Ooh, lucky. Produces 4 food. That can't be right. What's this produce? 2. Oh, plus happiness. Plus 10% administrative operations. Not entirely sure what that means. So we'll wait till that finishes until we get enough resources, and we'll build that. We'll build one on every planet. Now, Alpha Centauri shouldn't build one because they have the sectors set up so that they won't redevelop. So even though the Paradise Dome will help with their food production,
Construction complete.
they won't redevelop any food plants because I've told them not to. Okay, so where are you? You're there. You can build. Oh no, I want to build. I want to build.
System survey complete.
Place it with. Now it won't drop down because it will go up by 2
Construction complete.
because that the food farm was already 2. So that 7 is everything added together. So I'm just going to add another 2 to that. So that'll be 9. You can only build 1 per planet, but also get 2 unity from that. So that's going to go up to 36. Okay, so you have. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's close to. So once. 1 more month and I'll build the mineral station here. I say this is outside the influence of the other sectors, so this is in my sector, so no one's actually going to build anything here until I actually do. And you, where are you? You're there. Okay, so this is a 2nd stage pirate. Let's see where they're at. Undo that and pause it. Okay. So there's a 2nd pirate station here. So they're going to be more than 72 for sure. They're going to have a station of like a couple of hundred. They've got for a 2nd stage pirate event, which wasn't in the first game from memory. I don't think it ever happened. I played with a lot of mods though, so that might have changed the gameplay. Okay, so unpause. I will build. Let's see, how long have you got? Days. See how the days run down with this game on fast, and I don't know how long.
New frontiers established.
Oh, so that's the planet that
Aggressors
was.
spotted.
Okay, so 600. There you go. So they doubled or tripled, even. Oh, close to tripled their
Station under attack.
So they're going to attack my mineral stations first. That's what they do. They kind of weaken your infrastructure and then attack. So I've really got to
Mineral
focus
extraction platform
purely on.
lost. Fleeing aggressors.
No, it's not one. This one.
Research complete.
Destroyers. Pause. So I'm going to build destroyers as many as I can. Okay, I'll upgrade that power plant, but after I build at least 2 destroyers because I want to get my fleet up higher. Again, research is always good. I'm going to have to start building star bases to repel enemies. Okay, so you got laser weapons, kinetic weapons such as bullets, and then rockets. So there's 3 types of weapons, and this will increase your bullet style weapons. Okay, so I'm gonna. Well, it reduces the building costs, not so much the maintenance. The maintenance is your main concern because you can just build So I want to get this resource. You'll see that these will pop up randomly around the map once it's researched. Okay, so I'm going to have to completely focus on building up my fleet. Not worry about the I'll bring my
Special project complete.
Okay, so they've researched one of the alien life forms. I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, one has been researched. Okay. Okay, now I can build a destroyer class. Got more than enough minerals to make.
Mineral extraction platform lost.
Yeah. And I haven't got a fleet anywhere near strong enough to attack them. Okay, so 2 aliens have agreed to non-aggression with each other. Okay. So,
Construction complete.
This game moves a lot faster.
Complete.
Because even last week, before I got downloaded the latest patch for the game, that things weren't moving this fast at this fast game rate. So I'm guessing everything's like dropped down a bit. Maybe there was a lot of complaints of how long the game took. Like I said, it could take a couple of days to, you know, if you play it all day every day, it'd take a couple of days to finish the game. So they've probably sped up production, lowered costs, so everything moves a bit faster. So it might not be as many videos as I thought, just because the
Construction
gameplay
complete.
is a lot faster. It might actually get killed off quicker, or make friends quicker. Ooh, 95, not 85. Okay. And then boom. Okay. And where did he join this one? Oh, so you can have 10 now. He was only 8. Now there's 10 can join. So if I get one more destroyer after this, pause that. What's this? So that was my original leader? No. Science. No? Who the hell died? Oh, was that my military cap? No? Someone died. I have no idea who it was. Okay. Okay, so what's that? That's going to bring it up to 400.
Construction complete.
Okay. So you can see the destroyers bring up the firepower a lot more than the corvettes, but
Research complete.
it's about how much damage they can deal before they're destroyed. Okay, this is the alien zoo. We'll see. Citizen Pop is happy and migration attraction, but there was that planet that had the native life form on it. Where are we? Here, this one. So I have to purge that one to use this. That will make everyone happy and bring more people to this planet. They don't seem to be growing, so I think that's a good thing. But also, once I get the technology, I can terraform this planet into a continental world, which makes it more desirable for my people anyway. It's a 21. So yeah, so just terraforming it from an Arctic to a continental will bring the planet's habitability up to like 60 or 70%, just because I've changed it from cold to standard. Okay. So what do I want to do? I've got another planet with an animal zoo on it, but I don't really need... Oh, it's really cheap too, so it's not like it's going to be hard to come by again. Don't need energy. So I really don't need any of this. I don't use influence to buy things. The alien zoo is something I can't really do just yet. Tile blocker. There's a tile blocker. It's the most expensive, second most expensive, but it'll just give me another tile to build off. And even though it's really expensive, it's only 31 just because I've got that high output of society research. So we'll just continue with this. I'll build one more. It's gone up to 12. I am not understanding this. Every time I meet the quota, it goes up. I don't understand the math behind what they're doing. I'm sure there's a Wikipedia page I can read later on. I'll try to, if I remember, I'll check it after I film this. Ah, gee whiz. And again, because I forgot to check the time before I started, I have no idea how long I've been going. Okay, so inactive building. So I've got an inactive. How can I have an inactive building? I'm gonna pause again because I don't know what's going on. So the population moved away from here instead of up here, but they're both doing the same thing. This one had a job, so I don't understand why he would have moved. Makes no sense. Okay, so come on, get to this. I'll get this up. What have I got? I've got two destroyers, 1, 2,
System
3,
survey
4, 5,
complete.
6 corvettes. So I think it's a ratio of 1, and then you want to double and double and double your ships as you go
Aggressors spotted.
down. But again, that's probably
Station
changed.
under attack.
Where are you? Oh, Alpha Centauri space station. Okay, so this is why I want to upgrade my space stations, because they're going to start attacking those. Okay, and the space station's actually taking them down a notch. Actually, I'll move my fleet in.
System survey complete.
Have this fleet follow this fleet. No, what are you doing? You will come over here and destroy them.
Construction
Oh,
complete.
they are getting taken out. My starbase shouldn't be that strong. It happens to be strong though. So
Research complete.
pause. Oh, I lost someone somewhere somehow. Okay. Okay, so that's my physics research. Colony development again. Assist research and perform shields. I'll get my energy grid. That will just help in energy resources. I don't need it. Shields. Colonies. They're fast enough. Shields aren't important, but they help with the armor. They just increase your armor slot. So I'll go with the shields just so they're done. Okay, you are the leader of that. Sublight speed. So within a planetary star system, they'll fly a little faster. Disengagement. So when you disengage, there's a 33% chance that your fleet will be destroyed in the disengagement, but this will increase it to 58%. Sorry, decrease it by 25%. I'm not sure if that's from the 100 or from the 33, so it only goes down to like 25. Not good with math. What's this one? Sensor range. Don't really think that matters too much at this early on. Again, you want to keep these ones out of it, because once the leader dies, you're not guaranteed another leader that will keep your upkeep down. If your upkeep drops below 0, and then you can't get another one of these, it's going to stay below 0. So you don't really want this one. So I don't plan on disengaging. If you're going to disengage, you're pretty much done for. Planet sensor range should help. Should be able to see what's in the next sector. Okay, and someone else died. Governor of 72. Hey, there we go. Governor of 72. So let's see. That was the Alpha Centauri one. So I want one for energy. Again, cheapest. Don't care about builds cost. Don't care about that. So I'll go with the cheapest just because it's there. Increase speed. And if I can upgrade this thing. No, I haven't got the resources. Oh, there we go. I can put in. I can do more damage. Actually, was that for ships? Starbase. Okay, and this one.
System survey complete.
Oh, they're pretty much the same thing. Okay. So I'll wait to get to 200 and I'll upgrade this again. This one will. Okay, so oh no, this isn't the research, this is just the science ship bumping into something. Okay. Okay, so this is close to me again. So another event mid-crisis game or end-crisis game will be very similar to this, where a wormhole will appear and out of it will come an extra dimensional alien or extra galaxy, a civilization from another galaxy that wants to wipe us out. But this seems just to be the actual wormhole that's in game. So let's have a look at the science vessel. And again, that's within the alien border. So will it actually show us? Oh, there you go. There's a wormhole there. Now, what I could do is just send this ship through it. So I need to research this stabilized wormhole to send a ship through it. Okay, so where's this one? Why is he all the way over there? That's my science vessel.
Research complete.
Another alien empire. Okay, so I want to check the research before I do anything else. No, I don't. I have to do this, but I want to pause the game as soon as I can. Peaceful. Again, 50-50. There's so I can find these resources now. Where am I? Okay, let's see if there are any. So if you've already got a mine on that particular resource, it won't pop up because it only pops up here if you haven't researched it. And if you look into this star system, everything's in yellow, so everything that I can get is already there. So let's go to new research, pause that. Cruiser, bam, done. Don't even have to look at the others. Okay. What's this? Okay, so they want to open their borders now, so that's them. Nope. Where are we? Oh. Okay, so somehow we're getting all the information from up here, but nothing from down here, which is right next door. I say, so 10% less cost of running a ship. So the science people are doing that. So let's see. So I want... Can I get one more?
Fleeing aggressors.
I'm not even going to bother. There's so many of them. 295. Okay, cool. So I will...
Research complete.
Pause this, check the research. Tile blocker. Edict costs. I don't use them. I don't use slaves. Growth speed, army, fleet command limit. I don't even know what that means. I'm not sure if it adds 20 to this or 20 to... How can I have 30 ships in it? Never mind. Okay. I don't use slaves. I'll use that one. Just get my ship. I have to get my military higher. Awesome. Okay. So I've got this. So what I want to do is just get all these. Get them all. I want to start with this one, and then I want to try to get a federation formed with this fella. Okay. Actually, I was trying to show you something earlier, but something popped up. Now, with this empire, you can use this, and what this will sort by is the friendliest to the most violent. If you do it the other way, the most violent are up the top to the friendliest down the bottom. So that's a good way of seeing who you're more likely to join a federation with. Now, they're overwhelming in fleet power and technology. What about these lot? That is that lot. Okay. Overwhelming. Superior overwhelming. Superior overwhelming. Let's have a look. Inferior. Oh, they're the Stone Age people. That can't be right. They can't be. What are these? Oh, they're the ones that are in that little corner, aren't they? Them. Inferior. Let's communicate with them, see if they want to support. Oh, yeah, so they're a subject to that empire. So, no. 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 Oh, so I can... Okay. I can invite to the Federation as soon as I get that research or that Unity point. Awesome. So now that I've got my fleet
complete.
growing, wherever they are, they should be. Yeah. Yeah, that's still there. Ooh, 168. Oh, they've been joining this fleet. Okay. So can I upgrade anything? No. No need. No, and no need. So I've got a combined fleet of 730. So what I'm going to do now is once this last ship...
System survey
oh, it's
complete.
already finished. Okay. Again. Not that one, this one. Okay, so you can go there, you can follow them, and you can go to this pirate station and... No, or is it this one? Where was the pirate station? I'll go here. It's got to be along here somewhere. I'm pretty sure it was in that general area. So that fleet is stronger than their fleet. And hopefully... There's no pirate station, so I'll sit here on the outskirts. So they're both aggressive. Nope, this one isn't. Okay, there we go. Someone died again. Who was it? A leader. Not one of them. Who is dying? Research. Okay, click on the planet, and there's this... I don't understand what's going on. Well, was that my home planet, so the air... But that was what happened like a couple of years ago, unless they're being executed. I really don't know what's going on. Okay, so what I want to do is... Get these where are you? Get these constructors, just... Build star bases.
Research complete. System survey complete.
Pause that so I don't... pause that I say, to get the research. Deflect. Ooh, energy banks again. Shields, blue lasers. Okay, this will be good. If you're under attack and you want to get your fleet somewhere quicker, this will be a good one. Not necessary at this point. Not necessary. Blue lasers might be good, but faster travel. I think my weapon, at this point, my fleet's pretty good. I can take on that pirate base, hopefully. We'll just have to wait and see. I will film for another 5 or 10 minutes, I guess. I'm not entirely sure when I start. I could already be over an hour, but I don't know. Again, some random aliens.
Research complete.
Pause and check research. Fleet command. That didn't change. Changed here. So I get 50, but I can't go above 50 because 24, because if I go above 24, I get a negative impact. So yeah, that doesn't really help at all. I'll unlock this one just because I don't need it, but just because if I unlock it, there's a possibility of another starbase upgrade within this range popping up, and if I can get better mineral output, I'm not sure if that's a possibility, but if there is, I'll actually, yeah, if I can do that in a nebula, I should be able to get more minerals, so I'll focus on that for now.
Fleeing aggressors.
Who, where, when, or how? No, not them. It's not them. Who's fleeing? Is it the constructor? No.
They can talk, and they want to talk to us.
I don't like that. I want the other communication where we've made contact. Okay. Militarists. Okay. Oh, we made contact with 2. Militarists and Xenophile. Okay, so these ones might be good for the Federation because Star Empire, they want to join a Federation. These are the ones that are Federation builders. So we'll close that. Interesting. Didn't I already say yes to these lot? Oh, I'm just getting a whole heap. Okay, portals were almost lost in research. Leader has died, so I'll put more to here. No. Nope. I can swap this out later, so I'll go for this one. Okay, unpause. Okay, so. Alrighty, so the research.
Aggressor station.
What's the station's strength? Oh, it's nothing. Okay, so my energy. See, I don't use it, so energy's already full. So, am I researching that energy? No, I'm not. So I'm actually researching.
Survey complete.
So as you can see, energy is quite easy. As long as you maintain a high energy output, it will power everything else. So you really keep your power up. And as you can see, I've already maxed out.
Construction complete.
22. You know, 10,000 divided by 22. then you've got to take out all the energy I used on buying stuff. So yeah, constructor. Okay, so this fleet, I will send them home to another civilization. Oh, okay. I don't know what this one is. So this one's just a middle ground one. There was a little option in the middle of the ethics when you start creating an empire. This was the little symbol in the middle. It doesn't really want anything to do with anyone or anything. It's just there. It has no interests. That's a bit of a different gameplay there. I might have to try that one time. Another one. Okay. Again, good for us. Not good for us. It will be divine. Okay, I'm going to pause this and just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think there are 30 empires in this game. So, you know, we've met 11 of them. We found a Stargate, or 2 Stargates and a wormhole. Actually, I thought the wormhole was over here. Oh, that's a black hole, not a wormhole. Okay, so where are you? Oh, doesn't matter. Getting distracted. Okay. So what I want to do now is focus on getting my fleet up to 1,000 hit points or 1,000 damage, and on the back of that you got the armor, which is the hit point. So if I can get this above 1,000, I will send them straight over.
Research complete.
Straight over there to destroy that drone, and then build outwards. Hopefully there's a silent empire in here. I can try to be friends with them. Okay. Naval. Again, I don't need this because I've already got a high enough capacity, and I don't really need anything. This unlocks. I assume this puts the. Yeah, this should put the temple up another level. Unity outputs. So, and Unity. So both of those are pretty good. Again, I'll go for this one. Unpause.
They can talk. They want to talk to us.
Ah, that's great. Good for us. Iffy. Continue another one. Thought that was a second one. Okay, maybe not. So that's 12 of the 30 plus the 5 sleeping empires. Ooh, I can build more ships. I should focus on that. Destroyer. Oh, I can build 2 more. Awesome. That's what I wanted. At least 2 more. So that's going to bring that up over 700.
Construction complete.
So once I've done that, I will look at probably building a few more corvettes, because I've got a destroyer and a corvette. 1 of 0. Oh wait, can I upgrade one of these now already? I can upgrade that, which means I should be able to upgrade. Yep, 2 ships. The corvettes. I can upgrade the corvettes. Okay. Okay. There. Okay, that's just like us, so that'll be good for us. Constructor. Can't build there, but I can. Oh no, I can't. I haven't got any minerals. Again, if I build here, I'm going to cause more and more border friction all the way across. But yeah, I want as much land as actually. I might build that over here because that's pretty much mine. I'm pretty sure it's just mine.
Complete.
So I'm just going to build the empire out this way. Gather all these stars. Where are you hiding? You are there. I will build something here if I can. Awesome. So I destroyed the second pirate base.
Upgraded.
So that's increased their firepower. That's increased their firepower. Now I want to merge them. Oh, they're like a bug. Okay, so yes and militarists, so no. So, as you can see, we don't have to read the ethics of their community because we've already seen those before. We know what's going on.
And they want to talk to us.
I prefer the other one where they listened in. Militarists and xenophiles. So they're good as well. The avian variety, obviously, colonized worlds they don't normally use because they've got their helmet on. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Last time we checked, there was nothing in there to see, so I don't know why it pops up like that. What did I want to do? Oh, sorry, I want to make sure that... okay, we didn't have that stupid voice over. Okay. And this is that Vulcan elf looking thing I was talking about, so... I think we have the low level of materialists, they seem to have a double level of it. Not the same governing ethic, but I think they should be happy with us, so they should be fine for Federation building. No, and so they might not be happy with us at all. Interesting, interesting. Okay, again, I thought it was another empire, but obviously not. All these things keep popping up over each other, so it's hard. Okay, I'm gonna stop the game right now because I don't know how long I'm going and everything seems to be happening at once, and we'll just continue on with the next video. Interesting. Oh, okay. So yes, no, and no. Caste system. Well, we have a family system. They have a caste system, so it's sort of similar, I guess. Because a family would be within a certain caste normally, so I'd say that we have a somewhat decent friendship with them overall. Okay, so I'll just pause this and save the game. It's probably like half an hour, I don't know, it could be an hour and a half, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry about that. Again, I'm going to try to make these 45 minutes to an hour long. So let's just see where we're at. We've contacted more than half the civilizations, literally on the opposite side of the galaxy. We've contacted them. Now within your... Whenever you contact an alien civilization, I'll just go to happiest so it's more likely to work. I think there's the possibility of getting their insult. No, obviously not. Offer trade. This could be it. Information. There you go. Communication. So anyone they've communicated with, we can actually get their communications. Again, we've got plus 18 food. We can transfer food to them and ask for minerals in return. Same with, you know, energy. We can transfer energy to them and ask for food or minerals and so on and so forth. Information and research, which I think we've already got. Did that get? It should tell you here whether or not we're still. Have you heard the good news? There's more here. Okay, this is what I really want to do. I think you have to have a defensive pact with them before they'll... they've got to be at peace themselves. They can't be at war with anyone else, so that's going to be hard to do. I'm not going to demand that they become part of our civilization, because that defeats the whole point. Again, this will make them angry at us. Again, they've got to be at peace. And again, they'll be unhappy that they're our vessel, but we will protect them. Okay. I say if we give them 25% of our mineral energy, they'll make them happy. I think this is a continuous thing. It doesn't have an end date. I'm not sure if we give them 25% of our total that we have, or we give them 25% of what we're producing. But that will make them a lot happier. Form a defensive pact, you know, and get the Federation growing. So I'll stop it there. That science vessel doesn't seem to be going to the planets I want them, because there should have been more. Okay. I can't see the flight path. Oh wait, flight path is... Has he done any more research? Okay. Oh, timed research, I missed it. Dang. Oh, that would have been the pirates. So you got to pay attention. I'm trying to pay attention to playing the game while explaining it to you while reading everything, and I miss things. So I've just lost all this research, 10% research on those alien, the pirate vessels I've destroyed. So in 8 days that's going to finish. But with this one, again, he's only done the one. Even on fast, the science vessel is doing very slow work. Again, haven't found anything. So maybe if I destroy those robotic drones, I might find some stuff. So we'll just stop the game here before I ramble on any further. Exit the desktop and... Oh wait, we'll cancel that. Got to save the game first. Save game, agree, and then exit to desktop. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.